Excerpt from Pretty on Purpose, written by Mo Martin, read by Mo Martin. I eat my dessert first. There, I said it. It feels great to finally come clean. I eat my dessert first. It doesn't matter what the meal is. It doesn't matter the occasion. It doesn't even matter my surroundings. I have had the deep-seated desire of eating my dessert first ever since I was young. The instant gratification of enjoying the ending without having to wait or persevere through vegetables is unbeatable. Since I'm an adult now, I can do what I want, and what I want each time before my meal is the dessert. This little confession should help you understand my thought process of when I first received the vision for this book. I skipped over the thought of the hard work and went straight to the happy ending. In my mind, I fell in love with the finished product of the book before I even had begun. The congratulations, the photo shoot for the cover, what will I wear and how my hair will look, the colors, the advertisements, the excitement, the build-up, the anticipation. I fell in love and fantasized about all of those things. And not until I actually sat in front of my PC did it hit me hard in the center of my stomach. The realization of the work and emotion that was going to be invested into this book was about to take a toll on me. It was going to cost me something. I was going to have to dig down deep and pull up feelings and thoughts about situations of my past. I was going to need to be strong enough to go back to the beginning of my story without spiraling into a fit of depression or flood my desk with tears, without allowing anger to seep back into my soul or unforgiveness to overtake my heart. My throat began to tighten and I could feel my heart rate starting to rise. There's just something apprehensive about opening the closet. You know the one, the junk closet, that we casually throw random objects in because there really isn't a designated place for it in your home, but you still need it, so you don't really want to get rid of it entirely. It's not exactly trash, but it doesn't hold enough value to be displayed prominently or to have its own special space. So into the junk closet it goes. Before you know it, the space is so disorganized and overstuffed that anytime you need to access anything from it, you have to do so blindly, feeling around for what you need in fear that if you open the door too wide and too fast, all of the nonsense will spill out and you will be forced to sort through it and organize it. And no one has time for that. No one wants to sit and go through each item, feeling, thinking, and remembering everyone or everything associated with it, only to then make a decision of whether it still holds value or serves a purpose in their life. That is what sitting down to write this book felt like in the beginning. Going into that junk closet to try and quickly fetch what I needed to get my point across to you. But God said no. Not in a scolding tone, but gently. Though it has been many years since what I will share with you in this book, there is still more sorting and organizing that must be done within my junk closet. There are still feelings, thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors that I'm holding on to as a just in case things go south, I can run to my closet. And here's the thing. God doesn't want me running to that closet, and He doesn't want you running to your closet either. Anything that we retrieve from that place of displaced anger, bitterness, frustration, pain, confusion, or defensiveness is being pulled from a site of poison. The damning thing about poison is that it spreads until it has destroyed or killed any vibrant thing in its path. No. Instead, God would rather we run to Him. All we need is found in Him. He is the source of all life, and whatever His voice touches breeds abundance. Now, to my understanding, that means it cannot die. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, and anytime I begin talking about God's love for us, I get excited because I've literally witnessed and still am witnessing what He is capable of. But through this book, my hope is that you will read through this with an open heart. I encourage you to leave prejudgments and preconceived notions out of this experience and be open. I recognize that is asking a lot, especially because we don't quite know each other yet. And I also realize that being vulnerable may have led to some awful experiences. So the slightest notion of someone asking you to do so is almost humorous. What I would like you to understand is that this book was written for you. God has had you in mind before you took your first breath, made your first cry, or even opened your eyes for the first time. He knows of your past. He is aware of your present, and He is conscious of your future. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust God. So, take a deep breath. Exhale. Hold His hand and take a leap of faith, as I hope you find the beauty of your existence and the pretty in your purpose. Coming soon to your favorite virtual bookstore.